Alright guys, this is a tutorial for Cydia on the iPhone. I have a 2G that I'm testing it in, but I'm pretty sure it'll work with every version out there. The way I'm gonna do it is not through SSH. I'm gonna use an Internet Explorer based program called iPhone Folders. As you see, it's already connected and Cydia is working fine. But yeah, like the issues I was having was when I tried turning on the Cydia, it kept crashing. It would keep loading and loading, and then it would just crash, and it would go back to the iPhone screen. And then I would try it again, and it kept crashing. And I tried many ways in the ways they showed how to delete certain files you need to delete to try and get it to work again. Which it made it load fine, but once it started loading the rest of the stuff, I can see on top right here in Cydia, it started loading new stuff, and once it started loading that, it would crash again. So what I did is canceled it, then let the regular Cydia load, and it loaded everything on it perfectly. And then I used it for a while, and then I closed Cydia again, and tried loading it again, and I noticed that every time that thing on the top would load, it would crash. So my reasoning to believe is that once you delete all the files, it's trying to do too much at once for the iPhone. It's trying to load up Cydia, and it's trying to put in the new files you just deleted to make it work. So if you cancel it the first time and load up just the basic Cydia, it'll load it up fine, and it won't need any more cache memory for it. So later on, it's gonna ask you to load. You need to load the certain files is missing, so that's fine. You just click OK, and then it'll load them up all fine, and then next time you do it, you don't have to do it anymore. So my reasoning is to believe is that it was just that issue. So if it's not working for you their way, just try it in a combination. Do it their way, delete the certain files, then cancel once you've loaded it for the first time on top the loading process, and then see if it works for you that way. So here goes the steps to how to delete the files if you need them. Okay, you go to my computer. I'm using, like I said, iPhone folders. You go to iPhone folder right there. You click on the var folder. Then you go to the lib folder. Then you go to the apt folder. Then you go to the lists folder. So the tutorial is you delete everything on here. The only thing you leave is the partial folder there. You don't delete that. Delete everything else on here. Just leave the partial folder on. Once you do that, you can disconnect your iPhone and from the USB, or try it with it. It doesn't really matter. And then try the Cydia now, and it should for most people it should be working. But like I said, if it doesn't work for you as well as like me, do what I told you. Just push cancel on top when it starts to load, because it's trying to do too much at once, trying to load the Cydia and trying to put the new files that you just deleted. So cancel it, load it, and then while you're using it and trying to do anything on it, later on it's going to ask you need certain files. Push OK, just that, because your Cydia at least loaded already, so it's not using too much cache memory on it. So that's the way to do it.